slow or what the? Okay.
Oh, we're good.
Let us try again.
Okay, great.
All right, we'll see if this works. Hang on. Let me we'll double check the health of the stream here. So, Natalie, while we double check some things,
sure.
You were telling us a little bit about your first like getting introduced to like
music.
Instruments as a whole, music, all of that stuff. So tell us a little bit more about that.
So just to catch you up to speed.
Yep.
So I grew up, everyone in my family, pretty much except my dad, well, he tried, bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
Is musical or like musically inclined in some way. So I grew up like really wanting to be part of it. And my mom said I should start on something else, take lessons with somebody else. So I started with violin when I was 5.
Yep.
And if you play any string instrument, you know they come in a lot of different sizes. So I started on a quarter-size violin, itty bitty, nothing but screeches. I did not know how to play.
Yeah.
The rosin, it's a whole thing.
Nobody knows how to play violin when they start. So
it's really not intuitive.
It's all screeching.
It's not an intuitive instrument.
Right.
So I started with that, did that for a couple years, and just had a lot of tears shed over the violin.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was tough.
I get that.
It's a tough scene.
It's a tough instrument, it feels like.
So I took a pause.
Yeah.
I took a pause from the violin and switched over to piano.
Okay.
And so then I played that. I picked up the violin again when I was in 4th grade because this time I was part of orchestra in school. And so I had a little more help.
Okay.
Less tears were shed.
Good.
And then in 6th grade, I picked up the harp.
The harp?
The harp.
That's right. You did play the harp.
I did play the harp.
Like the full like the whole deal?
The whole the biggest size they come in. It's called a concert grand.
That's
harp.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually, I got to go to the harp factory. There are harp factories out there.
There's a harp where is the harp factory located?
The nearest harp factory is in Chicago. It's called Line and Healy.
Okay.
And it is fascinating. You got to tour and see how harps are made, and there's these huge showrooms just filled with harps. And you'd be like, I want to try that one, and they'll wheel it into a room.
That feels like a heist movie, just like I don't know why, but like a whole room filled with harps.
Oh my gosh!
Like that's like Ocean's 12. Like 7 harps are worth like $20,000.
Yeah.
We're gonna steal all these harps.
That's
I don't know
probably a good idea for the next Ocean's movie.
There you go. The next Ocean's movie, we're gonna steal a whole factory worth of harps.
And they would have quite a
You're welcome, Hollywood.
Yeah,
you're welcome. It feels like they would be very expensive.
They are.
Yeah.
They are, but they appreciate in value, so that means that they gain value over time. So what you pay for a harp today will be worth more tomorrow and so on. So it's a good investment.
That is interesting.
So we're in 6th grade now. Piano, harp, violin.
Okay.
In high school, I got involved with choir and show choir.
Okay. Yep.
And I know, I'm not from Indianapolis. So you Indianapolis high school people have a whole different show choir experience. It is intense. It is like
intense.
Competitive.
It's super intense.
That was not my experience.
I mean, I feel like every high school, like I've been to multiple high schools in the area, and it's like every show choir, it's like, we know what we're doing. It's a production.
And they do. They are fantastic.
Choreography.
Yeah. I love watching it.
Thing.
My cousin's in show choir at Carmel. I love going to her concerts and like performances. They're incredible.
That's awesome. Zach says that he plays the viola.
Zach, I love that.
Too many play the violin. That's a hot take. I feel like I have not met a ton of people who play violin.
But I will say, in an orchestra, there's a need for more violists, probably.
Interesting. Okay.
Probably.
I am the wrong person to ask, but yeah. Wow.
I'm glad you play the viola. Violas are
facts,
needed.
Zach. Wow. Incredible.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so to recap. Violin, harp, and piano.
Yes.
Any other instruments?
So then after high school, went to college, studied piano performance, and I made this goal. I was like, I'm going to learn 6 instruments. That is my goal for my lifetime, is to just know enough to be able to like sit down and play something.
That's on pretty much anything. I mean,
we're getting there.
Okay, a lot of things. Yeah.
So I'm like, next I should start guitar. And so I got a guitar one summer and just started teaching myself a little bit. And based on what I've heard from your guitar experience, I think we have some shared experiences.
Yeah.
In that I can play 5 chords or less on guitar.
Which is all you need.
It's all you need.
That and a capo is all you need. You know how to play guitar.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
5 chords. I couldn't even tell you what all of them are.
I just know where the fingers go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shapes.
Yeah. E, A, D.
You got to have a G.
C, G.
Yeah.
Maybe F if you want to get really, really fancy.
Yeah, or like an E minor.
E minor is
really
a good one to throw. E minor's a good one to throw in there.
Yeah.
D minor is really easy. A minor also is really easy. Yes. Okay, it's coming back to me now. I haven't played guitar in probably close to 2 years. I haven't needed to.
Right. Well, now your job's a little different.
Your job's a little bit different than it was
I really wanted you to say right now, I haven't played the guitar in 2 years, but today's the day. That would have been awesome.
That would have been a move. Well, we do have a surprise for everyone that I'm very excited. We'll get to here in just a minute.
Sure.
Yes, with a little bit of forethought, that would have been incredible.
Would have been sweet.
And also probably would have been a little rough.
Our viewers might have gone.
Yeah, viewership might have plummeted at that point, so we'll see.
Is fair.
Okay, so you, just to recap, violin, harp, piano, now guitar. So you're at 4.
Yep.
What's the next one?
That's a great question. I would love to hear from you. Put it in the comments. What do I need to learn next? On my bucket list is cello, but I don't have access.
You were picking the fancy ones.
Well, I just think they're beautiful. Cello music is gorgeous, but I don't have access to a cello.
Okay. Yeah, that one's...
Or the finances to purchase a cello.
Yes, or the necessary funds to buy a legit one.
Sure,
yeah. That's fair.
So I feel like to go like kazoo.
I was about to say you should go like recorder. Like you should go really, really easy.
Yeah, that's a little more in the budget.
Yeah, so kazoo's a good one.
Yeah.
What about? Okay, so this is maybe totally out of left field. What if you like learn to play a percussion instrument?
I should learn percussion.
So the only reason I say that is because out of necessity, I had to learn how to play the cajon.
Is that the thing you sit on?
Yeah, it's like a box drum. It's the box drum you sit on. And I got decently good at it.
Sure, yeah.
So I feel like that's one that you could probably pick. And I feel like fairly accessible in terms of like you can kind of find them anywhere.
We've probably got
I'm pretty sure we have like 2 or 3. I'm sure just like lying around. I'm sure I feel like Sierra was constantly playing. Not constantly.
She was just constantly.
Just all the time. Just coming into meetings.
She was good at it.
She was good at it.
She played for several staff meetings.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So cajon, I feel like is an easier percussion instrument to to learn.
You know who was in percussion growing up that might be unexpected?
Who's that?
Our downtown campus pastor, Kyle Riley.
I am simultaneously surprised and not at all surprised.
Right?
He seems like a man of many talents, so he
is. That
feels accurate.
And another fun fact about downtown is that all of us are musically inclined.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, I think, studied music in college.
What?
4 out of the 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Who else? Okay, so you.
I studied music in college. Our guest experience guy, Chris.
Yep.
And then our worship leader, Mark.
Obviously. Yeah.
Naturally.
Makes sense.
And our technical director, Ryan.
Ryan did?
Ryan did.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you know what? You can study anything in college and you can wind up anywhere.
Yeah. I studied political science and now I'm on the internet.
College majors are fake.
Playing games. College majors are fake news. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
And school guidance counselor.
That's exactly right. My sister's a school guidance counselor, and I'm sure if she were watching right now, she'd be like,
cringe.
Shut up. Stop talking.
Don't tell them.
Or also she might be,
jury's out.
Yeah. You can kind of, that's our encouragement. Children, you really can go anywhere and do anything. Oh, Zach says, he says cello is the best sounding instrument. His suggestion is the harmonica.
The harmonica feels attainable.
Be really legit.
How sweet would it be to just sit on your front porch
on a camp, like around a campfire?
That too.
It feels like you should be riding a horse for some reason. I don't know why.
Feels relevant.
Or in jail. I don't know. I feel like every jail movie I've ever seen has a harmonica in it.
Sure.
Or like, it's a small instrument that's, I don't know. I'm probably making that up.
Hey,
but
I believe you. You can say things like that, Mike, and I just believe you.
Just say it confidently. That's the key.
That's your secret.
Harmonica. That should be that feels like that's a good one.
Kazoo, cello, harmonica, boom.
In that order, you're done.
I've got 6.
That's 6.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah.
It's been decided.
Thank you, Zach.
Your next instrument is probably going to be a harmonica.
Probably will be.
Fantastic. Okay. So, I was going to ask you. So, you also did show choir.
I did.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So all of these, I presume you've been in a fair amount of concerts as Zach's asking. So he says, Kyle strikes me as a guy who plays the trumpet. What instrument does Kyle play?
Interesting. He does kind of strike you as the kind of person who plays
a trumpet guy.
He's a trumpet guy.
Yeah.
No, he was in band, but he played percussion. And so
okay.
I don't know which
which
percussion instrument was his specialty, but he shared before that he did percussion.
There's a lot.
And I'm just spitting fun facts about Kyle Riley today. The more you know. He was a DJ in a past life.
Wow. Yep. Again, one of those I'm shocked and also not at all. I totally could see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that should be part of having like each campus minister on is like spill some tea about your campus pastor.
Yes. Give us spit some facts about your campus pastor.
Where to start? No, I'm just kidding.
Where to start? Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm just like reading all of these.
Are we having problems?
We might be having some problems.
No.
I know. Okay. All right, so let's
that what we look like?
Is that what we look like? Well, I can't tell if our internet is just garbage right now, which it probably is. Okay, so let's do this.
Okay.
Let us try one more time.
Okay.
What we might do it's probably a mistake. We'll do maybe a hard reboot of like we'll shut her down. We'll come right back. We'll be right back. So if you're still with us, stick around. We will be right back here in a few minutes. We're going to experience